guys, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome and thanks so much for joining. Today I have a DIY that's kind of going back to the basics. We're gonna make a super simple skirt. It should take about 20 minutes, super easy, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. But before we jump into this video, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Like this video, follow me on social media at Sparkling Alex. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And then go check out my other videos after you watch this one. I'll link some of them down below. So without further ado, let's get into it, making a skirt from scratch. So you just need a few simple things for this skirt. You need some material, you need a pair of scissors, your pins, measuring tape, and some elastic, and then obviously a sewing machine. I guess you could sew it by hand, but I'm not a fan of doing that. So I'm gonna use my sewing machine, which is not pictured here. Okay, so first things first, we have to take our measurements, and you're only gonna need 2 measurements for this. You're gonna need your waist measurement, and that can be anywhere where you want your skirt to sit. It doesn't necessarily have to be like on your belly button or wherever your waist is. And then however long you want your skirt, plus 2 or 3 inches, because we have to account for like the elastic and the hem. So just 2 measurements, your waist size and your length size. Okay, so I'm gonna try to explain this as best I can, and if you don't understand, drop me a comment down below or hit me up on social media and I'll try to explain it a little bit better. But this top part is your waist measurement times 2. So you have to like double your waist measurement when you're measuring out how wide you want the skirt to be. And then from this top part to the bottom part is your length measurement plus a few inches. So I already cut the length measurement because this was like a really big piece of fabric, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the proper width measurement. Does that make sense? So basically you're gonna end up with a rectangle, and the long side of the rectangle is gonna be your waist measurement times 2, and then the like shorter side of the rectangle is just your length. Alrighty, so now that I cut the proper rectangle that I needed, I went ahead and folded it in half. So here's our folded side, and then here's our loose side. And I'm gonna go to the sewing machine and sew just a straight stitch all the way down to this side. We don't have to sew this side because it's folded. And then I'll come back and show you what to do with the top and the bottom. So if you are doing great and you're following this perfectly, you should have a big tube with one seam on this side and no seam on this side. So if you have that, then amazing, and I'm really proud of you. Okay, so now our next step is we're gonna put this baby in the waistband so that this will fit us, and it'll scrunch it up like this and be super cute. Okay, so in order to do that, we have to make like a tunnel, I guess. I think it's called a casing maybe. I don't know the professional word for it. But basically, we're gonna fold this top part down like so and run the elastic through it. It's super easy once you get the concept, but I'm probably fumbling this up because I don't know how to explain things properly. But I will try. So, my elastic is 1 inch wide, which means that when I fold this down, it has to be a little bit bigger than 1 inch so that this can slide through like that. Ah, see? Did you get it? Okay. Anyways, if you have an iron that works and you have an ironing board, definitely iron this down. Like, you can measure all the way around and iron it down because it's super easy. I don't have an ironing board or an iron that works properly. I probably need to get a new one. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and use pins. So you can do it my way or you can do it the more professional way. But I'm just gonna do it my way since I don't have an ironing board or a proper iron. I'm just gonna fold this down like so and then fold it over. I like to fold it double, but you can just fold it once if you want to. I just like to hide like this edge part. So I'm just gonna fold it double like that and then pin the bottom. I'm about to do a time lapse so you can see what I'm doing. Don't worry, I got you. So I've got this all pinned down, but I just wanted to show you, do you see this pin right here and then this pin right here? So I'm not gonna sew between these two pins so that I have a place that's open to put the elastic. Other than that, I'm gonna sew this bottom part all the way around, and then we'll put the elastic through. You should have something like this sewn all the way around with a little hole right here. So if you have that, amazing, you're doing great. Now we have to take the elastic. You can either measure your waist out, or like how I like to do it, you just take it, wrap it around your waist. Can you see? Pull it a little tighter and then cut it. Cut it. So now we're gonna take this piece that matches our waist and put it in the skirt. Okay, so here's our elastic piece that goes for our waist. And I've put a safety pin on the end bit. Can you see it? There we go. Okay, so you've got your safety pin on the end, and this is what's gonna help you feed the elastic through this bit. You're gonna feed this through there. So you just slip it under, and then with this hand, you just feel the pin, and then you just start feeding it through. So push, 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 and then you just pull it through. So you're pushing the pin, push, 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 push that back in, pushing it, feeding it through. Okay, so I just paused this to say, remember that our elastic is the size of your waist. The skirt, the actual material, is 2 times the size of your waist. So when you're slipping the elastic through the waistband or the waist tunnel, whatever, don't let this outside end slip in, because then it will defeat the purpose of putting elastic. So what I'm gonna do is, while holding this side so I don't lose it, I'm just gonna pin on the outside just to hold it, pin this. Just like that. Okay, so now I can go ahead and keep pulling the elastic through without worrying about this end slipping all the way in. Does that make sense? Okay, we're gonna continue. So you see that I've got my elastic all the way through, and it's nice and scrunched up. Here are the edges. I'm holding onto these super tight so that they don't slip in. I'm gonna go ahead and sew these 2 pieces together, and then we can go ahead and close up this little hole, and we'll have our waistband done. Okay, so my needle broke on my machine, and I am freaking out because it was the last one, like extra one that I had, and all the shops are closed because obviously quarantine and everything. How are you guys doing, by the way? Are you like still on a stay-at-home order? Anyways, so I think I'm gonna have to finish this by hand, but I don't know, because all that's left to do is just the hem. So I'll see. Okay, so for the hem, you're going to do the exact same thing that I did for the waistband, except that you're not going to leave a space because you're not putting anything in the bottom of the hem. I'll go ahead and put the video up somewhere here. I did not finish my hem because I don't want to sew it by hand. So I'm just gonna finish the hem once I get a new needle, which I'll have to order off Amazon and everything like that. And you just do the same thing that you did on the top to the bottom. It's super simple, and you should have a finished skirt. Okay, you guys, I decided to go ahead and show you just what I have right now. But here we go. I pinned up where I want my hem to go, or like how long I want my skirt to be. You don't have to make it this short. You can make it as long as you want or as short as you want, but here we go. This is so fun, so comfy, so bright and colorful, but also, you know, my style. So yes, whenever I get a needle, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew on the bottom, but this is the finished product. What do you guys think? I like it. I think it's good. It's gonna be cute once it's finished. Yours should be finished though. So yeah, there we go. You've got a skirt, and hopefully it took you about 20 minutes. Alrighty, I know this was kind of a roller coaster of a video, but I hope it was easy for you guys to understand and easy for you to follow along. If you make this skirt or any of my other DIYs, make sure and tag me on social media at Sparkling Alex. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I would love to see your creations. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, put on the notification bell. You know the drill. Just do it all. And then go check out my other videos, like the one where I make a dress out of plastic bags, or redo my room, or do a vision board, just all the different ones. So go check them out. And I think that's all I have for you. I hope you all are doing really great, and I will see you in the next video.